I heard them laughing, right behind me through the kitchen door. "Just tell her you want a divorce," one of his friends said. "She'll beg, they always do." My husband laughed, a real laugh, like the idea of me begging was hilarious. "Do it at the party tonight," another voice said. "She'll break down in front of everyone." I was standing there, holding appetizers I'd spent 2 hours making, and something inside me snapped. Pure rage, because what they didn't know. I'd been planning something too, and at that party in front of 60 guests, I didn't beg, I destroyed him. What happened next made his boss stop breathing. "My name's Simone, 34, married 8 years to Marcus. Corporate lawyer. Big ego, bigger secrets. 6 months ago, things got weird, working until midnight. Showering the second he got home. Phone always face down. Classic cheater behavior. So I stopped asking questions and started investigating. Bank statements, wire transfers to an unknown account, credit cards, hotel charges on nights he worked late. Building security footage, him bringing a woman into our apartment. Her name was Amber, 26. Paralegal at his firm, predictable. I found his texts one night, laptop left open, iMessage logged in. Can't wait for Friday, she'll be gone all weekend. Bring that wine. I'll cook. God, I wish I could just leave her. My heart shattered reading those words, but I didn't confront him because I had a better idea. Marcus cares about one thing, his image, his reputation, what people think. So if I was going to do this, it had to be public. It had to destroy the thing he loved most. I started gathering evidence, screenshots, bank records, hotel receipts, hired a private investigator. And then I did something brilliant. 2 weeks ago, I told Marcus I was going to a spa day, but I came back after an hour and hid my phone in our bedroom, recording. An hour later, Marcus came home, with her. They walked into our bedroom, and then he said it. "Simone has no idea, she's so trusting." Amber giggled. "Poor thing, she really thinks you love her." Marcus shrugged. "I did, once, but now she's just there." I recorded 10 more minutes, then I left, and started planning his public downfall. Tonight was Marcus's annual networking party. 60 people, his boss, his colleagues, all his friends. He'd been looking forward to it for MO and THS. I'd spent 3 weeks making it perfect. Custom flowers, private chef, jazz band, everything Marcus expected. What he didn't expect, the finale I'd planned. The party started at 7. By 8:30, everyone was drinking and laughing. I was in the kitchen when I heard them on the balcony. "Marcus, Derek, James, when are you finally leaving Simone?" Derek asked. "Soon, just waiting for the right time." "Just do it tonight," James said. They laughed. "She'll cry for sure," Derek added. "Oh, she'll beg," Marcus agreed. "They always do." My hands shook with fury. If Marcus wanted a performance, I'd give him one. I walked to our bedroom, opened my laptop. Party presentation. 43 slides, every receipt, every text, every lie, and the video. I copied everything onto a USB drive, fixed my makeup, and walked back out. I found our AV tech. $200 and the USB. "In 20 minutes, put this on the big screen. No questions," he nodded. I grabbed champagne, walked into the party. Marcus was surrounded by colleagues, telling stories, everyone laughing. He saw me and winked. I smiled back, counting down. 20 minutes later, I clinked my glass. The room went quiet. Everyone turned to look at me. Marcus looked amused. "Thank you all for coming," I said, voice steady. "Marcus and I are so grateful." Polite applause. "Marriage is built on trust, right, Marcus?" He nodded, still smiling. "On honesty, partnership." His smile faltered slightly. "So tonight, I want to share something." I nodded to the tech. Lights dimmed, and then the screen lit up. First slide, hotel receipt, Ritz-Carlton, Valentine's Day, the night he worked late. Murmurs rippled through the crowd. Marcus went pale. Second slide, bank statement. $5,000 wired to A. Morrison. Third slide, text message. "She's out of town, come over." People stopped whispering. You could feel the tension. Fourth slide, photo, Marcus and Amber, his hand on her thigh, someone GASPED. I kept my eyes locked on Marcus. He was frozen, glass trembling in his hand. "There's more," I said softly. Slide after slide, every lie, every hotel, every stolen dollar, phones coming out now, people recording. His boss staring with his mouth open. Derek and James studying the floor. And then the audio started. Marcus's voice filled the room. Simone has no idea. She's so trusting. Amber laughing. She really thinks you love her. Marcus. I did once, but now she's just there. 30 seconds of video, then it ended. Lights came up. Every single person was staring at Marcus. I walked across the room, heels clicking on marble. The only sound. Stopped right in front of him. He opened his mouth. I held up one finger. Don't. I pulled out an envelope, divorce papers, already signed by me, dropped them on the table. Sign them right now. In front of everyone. Simone, I can explain. No, you can't sign them. This is MY apartment. Actually, I pulled out another document. It's in MY name. My parents bought it before we married. I paused. You just lived here, and now you don't. His jaw dropped. One more thing, I said calmly. That money you gave Amber, from our joint account, that's marital asset theft. I leaned closer. I filed a complaint with the state bar this afternoon. His face went gray. Here's what happens, I said. You sign, you transfer every dollar back, you leave quietly. Or I send this presentation to every partner at your firm. And the bar association moves forward. Complete silence. Marcus looked around desperately, searching for one person to back him up. Derek wouldn't meet his eyes. James was already at the door. His boss slowly shook his head. No one was saving him. With a trembling hand, Marcus picked up the pen and signed. The scratch of pen on paper echoed. I took the documents, folded them carefully, tucked them in my purse. You have 1 hour to pack, I said. I turned to face everyone. Thank you all for coming tonight. There's still plenty of food and champagne. Please stay and enjoy. And just like that, conversations started again. Nervous at first, then louder. But no one approached Marcus. He just stood there, papers in hand, looking completely lost. 47 minutes later, Marcus came out, 2 suitcases, building security waiting by the elevator. He didn't look at anyone. Didn't say goodbye, just got in the elevator, doors closed, and he was gone. The party went on for another hour. People came up to me, some hugging me, some checking if I was okay. I smiled, thanked them, but honestly, I barely heard what they said, because for the first time in MO and THS, I could actually breathe. 3 days later, his firm released a statement. Marcus Matthews has been placed on administrative leave pending an internal investigation. His career was done. 2 weeks after that, my lawyer called. He caved, signed everything, no contest. I smiled. Good. Sometimes people ask me if I regret it, if I wish I'd handled it differently, and my answer is always the same. No, not for a second. They wanted me to break, they wanted me on my knees, they wanted me to beg. They thought I'd cry at that party, and you know what? They were right. There were tears that night, just not mine. My name is Simone Matthews. I'm 34 years old. I live in a penthouse in Atlanta, and I didn't get here by begging. I got here by standing up, speaking up, and refusing to be anyone's punchline. They thought that party was my breaking point. It wasn't, it was my breakthrough.